This is Megan Jacoby, and today we are presenting our project on Chinese inventions. Brief overview. In this presentation, we will discuss a few major inventions that came from China. While you listen, we encourage you to have these questions in mind. How have these inventions evolved over time? How often do we see these inventions in use? And how could we, as people in another nation, have survived without these? Gunpowder is one of the most popular and major Asian inventions that has spread globally. Gunpowder was discovered in the Tang Dynasty, which ranged from 618 CE to 907 CE, but was later expanded on during the Song Dynasty, which lasted from 960 CE to 1279 CE. The product was discovered amongst a group of Chinese alchemists trying to create an elixir for immortality. Although the elixir wasn't a success, they stumbled across a solution that would lead to many advancements. The solution was created with the use of potassium nitrate, sulfur, and charcoal, which together brought together what we know as gunpowder. The invention was a major hit and used heavily in war. The first war it was used in was against the Mongols, which was fought and won. Over time, the product had spread worldwide and is used in things other than war material, such as fireworks, which can be seen in Chinese festivals, or even here in the States for our New Year and 4th of July.
The next invention that we chose is the compass. And everyone knows what a compass is, but the compass actually originated in China during the Han Dynasty. Back then, it was a magnetized spoon or a needle which floated in water on top of a wooden board. And unlike how we know it today, this compass pointed south instead of north. One way it was used was in fortune telling, in which the teller would manipulate the water in whichever direction the needle pointed in would tell a certain fortune. The compass wasn't actually adopted into navigation until the 11th century, when it evolved into the handheld compass that we know today that points north. It even was integrated into smartphones, which also aids in our GPS. The next invention is woodblock printing, and this was an original form of printing which originated in China during the Tang Dynasty. How it works is a person would take a wooden block from a tree and carve it into a square block. Then that person would carve whatever type of design they wanted to print into the wooden block, then ink the entire thing. After that, they would press the block onto a piece of paper and then completed the process. This process took so long due to the time spent carving into the wooden block, and it could take up to years to complete the process. This invention ended up evolving into the mechanical printers we know today, which can print items in mere seconds.
And our last invention we have to talk about is the toothbrush. I know many are familiar with this one. The toothbrush is something I hope we use on a daily, but did you know one of the very first was established in China? The bristle toothbrush was derived during the time of the Ming Dynasty, which ranged from 1368 to 1644. The original prototype was made with a bamboo handle and bristles of the hair of a boar. The creation was made with the intentions of promoting efficient dental hygiene. After many years, this prototype would be passed across nations and evolved over time. This is not to get confused with today's toothbrush, which wasn't produced until 1938.
Okay, so overall, we just wanted to discuss the significance that China has in the inventions that we know today and how crucial all these inventions actually were. All of these inventions listed started small and then over many years were able to evolve and advance into the daily inventions that we all know and love today.